They told you that Africa had no history. They told you that Africa had no civilization. But listen carefully today, because I will remind you of something they never want you to know. In the heart of Nigeria, there once stood walls so mighty, so endless, that the world could hardly believe they were real. I am speaking of the walls of Benin, 16,000 kilometers, 16,000, longer than the Great Wall of China, yet they never taught you this in school. Why? Because if you knew the greatness of your ancestors, you would never bow your head in shame. These were not walls built by slaves, no. These were walls built by free men and women, organized under a kingdom that knew order, discipline, and vision. They dug moats so deep that enemies could never cross. They raised ramparts so high that invaders trembled at their sight. And for centuries, the kingdom of Benin flourished behind those walls. But what happened? In 1897, invaders came. They burned the city. They tore down the walls, they stole the bronzes, the art, the history. And today, you see those treasures in London, in Berlin, in Paris, everywhere except home. They destroyed the walls of Benin not because they were weak, but because they were too strong. Because their existence proved that Africa was never what they claimed. And I ask you, how long will we allow others to erase the evidence of our greatness? How long will we allow the world to remember the pyramids of Egypt, but not the walls of Benin? The walls of Benin are not just ruins. They are a testimony that Africa can build, that Africa can organize, that Africa can rise. And if our fathers and mothers could build the largest man-made structure on earth with their bare hands, then what excuse do we have today? Look at yourself, young African. The blood that built those walls runs in you. The vision that organized a kingdom still beats in your heart. If they broke our walls once, we will build them again, not with mud but with unity, not with moats but with discipline, not with fear but with dignity. Let them keep our bronzes in their museums, but let us keep our pride in our hearts. For one day, the story of Benin will not be told by outsiders. It will be told by us. Because we are the children of kings, we are the children of builders, we are the children of the walls of Benin.